Testing. What am I testing for? I can't hear it. I can't hear anything. But at least I know it's being picked up at the mic. Okay, let's just get into it. First things first. This is an unplanned stream. Second of all, this is an unplanned detour. I, I, I am nothing but a pleaser of people. Um, Hang on. There's a lot going on. Um, so, there's a lot going on in my head. Sorry, I forgot that I'm streaming right now. I'm locked into messaging. Um, uh, it, you gotta understand my um uh. I okay. I think I'm definitely a bit out of sorts because yeah, I don't, I don't usually do this on Mondays. I don't off, you know, don't always have the chance to do it on Mondays even. Uh, anyway, um, I was debating on whether I wanted to actually stream tonight because I've been bogged down by by a bit of doom scrolling, but I figure, um, you know, Rolling Stone gathers no moss and all that. And also, it'd probably be good to get my mind off the sadness as much as I can. Um, but, um, but yeah, can't can't get. Um, yeah, I'm good at making plans. All right. Oh, frick! Wait, I just realized I don't have my chat opened up. Big mistake, rookie mistake. Um. Oh, hello, Flora Pansy. I missed your message for 2 minutes. I apologize. I was really back and forth on a few things. Yes, Splatoon is peak. Thank you for this based opinion you've got. Thank you for telling me not to worry. Unfortunately, as someone diagnosed with anxiety, it's going to be a bit difficult for me. But anyway, thank you for your sentiment regardless. Hopefully, I do you proud with some leaked tricks. Yeah. Yeah. Almost sad to hear you say so real in response to me saying I have anxiety. I can't help but worry about that. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go on about this forever if I keep saying that. Let's just just focus on the game. I'm uh, gonna link up with my friends in just a sec. I, the more I split, the more I learn. Special Pro was really good. Oh, you're even a Splash Up Pro fan. Wow, I am in such good company, it seems. Thank you. This is the, specifically the, this is specifically the Forge Splash Up Pro. It's, what? it's a weapon that I've been using for a while actually. I've yeah, I mean, when I say a while, I mean like most of my Splatoon career. um, Big fan of Vanilla Pro, I know people don't like Line Marker, but I love it. Yeah, line Marker, it really changes the game you're playing with Splash or Pro. You really gotta, like, I personally prefer this one just because I can play more aggressive with the bombs and, like, the suction and rear bombs. Um, with with the vanilla, it's more of a range game, but you know, and also I suck way more at inking turf with that weapon specifically because I'm always trying to fish for line marker hits. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get this done. Oh great, how did they get in so fast? I can't believe I survived that one. I can't believe they survived that one. I've already making a fool of myself. Alright. There we go. Running here my... Okay. I assumed it was gonna run away from where it was shooting the thing, but it's fine. Alright. Oh yeah, also... I don't know if you noticed, but my audio setup is a little unorthodox. I would appreciate ongoing feedback, like where needed. But other than that, hope you enjoy your stay. What do you think you're doing? I choose to believe I won that encounter and would have lived if not for outside interference. Anyway. Oh yeah, they could see me because I have the cameras. I want to promise that this stream won't just be me, or just be observational commentary, but I can't because this requires a lot of focus as is. Where is everyone? You know what? You're actually right. Splatoon is a bit overstimulated, bit of an overstimulation. I always gotta. No, this is losing the game. Whatever. All right. That was just a warm up. If I don't win, that's usually because it's a warm up. Please trust. It's usually like this first game or two. What? Yeah. Exactly. Oh wow. Thanks a lot, but then again, there was a lot to ink. I don't know if that really. yeah, the bar was pretty high on that one. So never mind, I guess. Alright. Um... Anyway. Oh boy. 2 explosions is either going to be really annoying or super free. There's literally no in between. That's how I feel about teams of chargers. Okay, get something there. Oh, hello there. What are you gonna do right when I'm right in your face, huh? Oh. That, I guess. Carriage was on par with aerospray. Oh. I don't know if that says more about me than the aerospray last round, but... Wait, I don't remember which aerospray. I'll have to check that again. That was pretty dumb. I will concede to that. Oh, but I... Okay, you know what, never mind. I helped with that encounter. That encounter wouldn't have gone the same way, and I refuse to believe otherwise. Like, when we got the same wasn't there. Come on. Let's see... Come over here. Come on. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No. That happens more often than I'd like, honestly. Me throwing the suction bomb and hitting the wall. Okay, that's, okay. We love Splatoon desync, yeah. Perfect time to read that message. The desync is only gets it's gonna get worse before it gets better, it seems. Oh, no, okay, I regret this decision. Yeah. I would love to blame my focus on the stream for that, but really, this is also more common than I like. I can be a bit cavalier sometimes with my, beta style. It's a problem I've had with, like, pretty much any shooter I've played. I played through the Borderlands series without treating it as a cover shooter that should tell you everything you need to know about how I play these kinds of games. Yeah, I guess so. Although, based on the map for... Oh, I must have misread. I thought the map forecast said we were doing well, but, you know, why would you think that? Anyway, popular target, is that even a good thing to have? I don't know. I don't know why I asked that. I don't know why I wonder. I mean, if you ignore the fact that I died 5 times, I think I did pretty okay. Wait, I didn't beat the... Whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Do I main any other weapons? Lately I've been on a grind to get this, to get my frickin', to get my freshness level up. Not the colored flag thing. You'll see on my badge at the bottom left, I have 6-star freshness. I'm trying to get that up. Usually, well, it is. I do this, use this weapon a lot. I'm also particular to the, also partial. I'm using words wrong. Also partial to the dapple dualies, and sometimes I just like to experiment with some like other fun stuff like paintbrush or dynamo roller. Those are some kind of those are some wild ones, but generally, I like it. I like something that's reasonably fast, like reasonably reaction. Okay, we gotta disconnect. Yeah. Common Decker roller. Yeah, I yeah, I think I just honestly, let's go through what I got. You can see by my first. Oh, I also like that weapon as well. Yeah, these are the ones I have on hand. I do play more weapons. It's just that I can only fit 5, and I don't want to bust out my amiibos like from the shelf every single time for like other fresh fit sets. Right, but quick scan shows that I only got the 4. I think I might have only had the 4-star on those 2 weapons, but I think maybe you get the idea. I've also dabbled a fair amount in the other Splattershots as well, the Splattershot Pros. I also dabbled in the classic Splattershot Junior bomb strategy. That's always that's a pretty fun one. I think honestly, I mean, last few times have been okay, but like charges is probably my weakness because I just don't think I'm patient enough to play charges good. Like, I'm not patient or like consistent enough to someone's disconnected on our end. It was a very eventful stream to start. Very eventful couple of games. Yeah. Yeah, but suffice to say, I do Splatoon experience. Yeah. Suffice to say, I do have a notable type when it comes to weapons. Kind of like how I play other types of games as well, like action RPGs and such. Hefty, like not hefty, but like easy to wield, but still packs a decent punch. That like sort of, if I had to describe it in as it was before. I don't need to do these things, they just happen. I didn't even see that person I was shooting. They just kind of walked into range. I saw that one though. Yeah. should have played it earlier. Instant attack. I'm surprised I'm alive, actually. Of course, the moment I mentioned it. Whatever. Alright. No, don't. You don't think you haven't got my number? I don't have a phone. That was an attempt at a online book. Man. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh. Really, you just gotta wait for paintbrushes to start splattering because to start shooting, because then they can't move much while they're doing it. Get out of here. I think one of us is gonna die. Yeah, there we are. The Splatoon desync experience. Let's try this again. Okay, go to big flag riches. Need to do some clothes shopping to rectify that. Oh my god, okay. That was an error of judgment on my part. We are swiftly losing the lead, which is not ideal, but didn't fully see that target, but didn't matter. I persevered. Okay, let's see how this game goes. Nah. We're going so well as well. Oh. I've learned to... Over the years of playing Splatoon, I've learned to not care as much after every loss. Used to get so disparaged after one loss, but I realize it's not worth getting mad over. There's plenty more things worth getting mad over than that. And this ain't one of them. Video games. Video games. End of sentence. Clearly, the cool graphics are taking a little while to show up. How are you alive? In a bit of a... Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Do they have missiles on their team? Maybe I have nothing to worry about. I see you. I don't see you. Like, you moved. I'll almost have him. There we go. No, he's gonna see that coming. Where is it? Where'd it go? There we go. Yeah. Feeling a little more overstimulated, like I bundled that up. I helped with that. That was the upside of last zone kill. Alright. Anyways. Did I get two? Alright, only one showed up, but... Alright, first win of the stream. There we go. Only took 30 minutes. Yeah. Alright. Count the number of times I say alright. I think I did alright. I said that on purpose just to drive up the number. Wait, don't pause the scroll. Okay. Anyway. Any which way you put it, I think we're all flipped. Sorry. You're like, the same game too, as you say. Is that even... What am I saying? Of course, I might fix that up. I'm worried that people hear my anxious ramblings. I just would like to, as a streamer who speaks into a microphone, have my voice heard when said microphone is active. That's how I know it's actually happening. Alright. Isn't it? It's kind of messed up, the fact that I am technically, like, by definition, a streamer now. Like, I've become the one thing I never thought I'd become. Not in a bad way, hopefully not in a bad way, but it still happened. Now and such. Oh, you just want to be a nuisance, did you? Chris? Oh, I gotcha. Yes, perish by my hand. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Epic. Alright, let's do something that's not observational commentary. Daily announcement to love yourself. It may be hard sometimes, but don't I know it personally, but oh, I got the one person I didn't mean to. Alright, anyway. Love yourself, love all your body parts, because they make you, you. What you do. Christ, I hate these freaking nuisance. Today. Yeah. You know, last time, not that I think many people would care, but last time when we're going on such a tirade about. Well, I mean, okay, now I want to talk about a different thing. I swear I don't have ADHD, at least not diagnosed, but what I wanted to say was, you know, I'm just kind of thinking earlier this evening about how good I really have it. Like, you know, think about all the, you know, despite all the bad stuff happening out in the world, I've got, you know, not that I understand it, but not that I fully understand, but I got people who love me for who I am. I can say, I can freely speak to people about my woes and be listened to, about my opinions and be heard out. And, yeah, I live among a group of people that, you know, accept me for who I am. You know, not everyone has that. Not everyone, like, you know, what was I gonna say? Not, like, yeah. You know, sometimes I get, sometimes you get mad over, people that, this is the rambling, this is the most ramble of all time, but, yeah. Truly am lucky to have all these things, and I have to remember that and remind myself all the time, so that I don't get caught up in, you know, other people's worries and just end up thinking everything's bad all the time. Not that I'm saying those things shouldn't be listened to, but, you know, like, you know, something I was saying as well, it's easy to get, what is happening with me? Okay. So, you know, it more so relates to that doom scrolling problem I had earlier. The fact that, you know, all these things are happening in the world right now. I gotta yourself in that headspace. You know, lash out at, and just like lash out at the, you know, it makes you want to lash out at something, like anything really. But I guess what I'm trying to say is you gotta treat life as the gift that it is. You gotta appreciate the people you have. Otherwise, you know, you never know. Like, if one day, for any sort of reason, you don't appreciate it till it's gone, or you end up losing it because you don't appreciate it, you gotta remember that's the difference between, you know, us and what's people in the world would have you think otherwise. And you gotta believe that yeah, you gotta take joy in the small things, because if not, you know, you'll get caught up in things that don't really matter, or just get caught up and forget the things that do matter, that also matter, rather. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but honestly, yeah, don't forget to be happy. Well, like, it's not always easy to be happy, but remember that there's things to be happy about. Hug your pets, hug your friends, and treat them like you want them to treat yourself. Or just anyone really. Opportunities lie, yeah, in places you don't expect. All right. If I don't cut this off now, I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna shut up. But yeah. Talking about everything and nothing at the same time. You need to stop saying to bookend all my sentences. Let me see it again. That's basically the same impact that I just did. Okay. So, let's talk about foods. I don't know. I just need to come up with something. Basically, foods. I don't know if this is something that, the things I can say about food is something that a lot of people will share, like, views on. Like, okay. You go to supermarkets, they have bakeries, they have the frickin' cheese and bacon bread rolls, or just bread rolls, freshly made bread rolls in general. I kind of like those. It's a simple snack, but you know, maybe some would say I deserve better, or I don't, or I should be having better, rather. But I don't know. Make the sacrifice there so I don't like mistakenly fill it up with chocolate or something. I was told actually that doing yoga actually extends the part of the body that's, you know, fills up when you eat. Kind of curbs the curbs the food pangs flow to some extent. I have not taken that advice into account. The most amount of yoga I've done is back when I played Ring Fit Adventure, and you know, I could try to emulate that, but to what avail, really? Like, I don't really know if I could get into the whole Zen mindset or whatever. Maybe I'm just generalizing, but regardless. It's a thing to keep in mind. These are some mighty tough things. Left my back open, and that's what I deserve. Everybody left my mark. That's what we always say. Okay. Maybe I should change it up as well. Just to sort of see how I go. I don't know. Although, now that I think about it. Nah. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Wait, no. That's not the button. Let's see how this goes. Problem is, it's been many months since I used a weapon that wasn't the Forged Bloodshot Pro, so it's gonna be a thing. I don't think I can. Yeah, I know about this little trick, but I've scarcely been able to exploit it. That is most of those. You put those names together, it's like speaking a different language. Let's get this bread. Hopefully it's not too moldy when we pick it up, or at all. There they go. Oh, and the DC. Everything going well over here. Let's checking my notifications, checking some checking chat. Please trust that I'm trying my best. Whatever my best may be. That's up to the divide. I've heard that we phase out, it's like, I've heard that we phase out Christian vocal things like oh my god and such to like just general but like divine things. Pick a god and pray if you will. But yeah. I 5 and 9 divines. But yeah. Why do we put so much stock into Christianity over literally anything else? We as a society. Look, all I'm saying is, never, okay, now that I've laid the foundations of the joke, but I can't follow up on it. This is the worst feeling. No, and, oh. Did I make the right weapon choices? Oh, I win. I call that a fair exchange. You call that I died. Like, technically I died, but, you know. I'm not cut out for that. Can't believe I thought otherwise for like a split second. I don't think that's going to affect anyone, honestly. Never mind. I shall put the fear of Zeus into their minds. You remember when Zeus did that thing? Summoned the lightning to... Yeah, I clearly am out of my league. Maybe I should just stick to... Maybe I should just stick to self-deprecation or just... I don't know. Let's put a community vote. Who do you hate more, religion or myself? Then I can properly adjust my joke material just for that purpose. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't be proclaiming such things. Actually, it's I can only assume we won because I made the right choice. You know, honestly, if I really wanted to start controversy, I'd adjust the thing to say... Hang on. You want to hear the most controversial take you've ever seen in this side of the West?
Killing people and abusing children is bad.
I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of flack for that one. I hate that I say that, like, as a, like, I say that as a joke in spite of knowing that people don't take that as a joke. Also, I hope me doing the microphone gag was pleasant to listen to. I guess I'll have to verify that later when I see the replay. Just to, just as reference for any future bits I do with the microphone. Anyway, I didn't, I didn't come onto Twitch.tv to do controversial takes, although however funny they may be sometimes if you do them right. So that's basically alright. Random task. Wait a minute. Alright. Time to look. Perhaps it would be wise to just do a check on my webs. Man, I really thought I'd be safe from that. Shows what I know. And what I know is apparently quite little. The things I know have very little real estate. Why aren't you dead? Oops. Why are you here? Oh no, you forgot you were visible. Oh man. I keep thinking I have power, and then in the face of enemies, I find that I don't. I need to have a train of thought and a train of speech, it seems. Splatoon gaming, Squid Games. Oh no. I thought I was slick, but instead I got the ick. When in doubt, rhyme, people think you're clever. Yeah, not much cleverness going on otherwise. Anyway. Alright, let me just... I think, yeah, after this one, I think I'll switch over to so I'll have enough energy for Pokemon like I promised. I promised it to myself, then I promised it to you. Now it's your problem, or my, or rather, mathematically, it would just be my problem but bigger. Um. Oh, that later. Twitch has that effect on me, it seems. Yeah. One more, and then I'll actually save my strength for more Pokemon, so I can keep the ball rolling. And by ball, I mean, of course, Pokeball. It'll roll forward. As I throw it, I'll throw it with, like, a spin, throw it in an arc, so that it looks cool when it opens and the Pokemon comes out, or when I throw it at the Pokemon and they go in. It's a complicated game of, in, out. I don't know what I'm talking about now. There's, I'm gonna catch them all. That's what they say, right? Okay. Finding. Wait a minute. That's fine. Wait a minute. I love how you, as the viewer, don't know what I'm going on about, and I'm never going to tell you because I don't want to, quite frankly. Okay. It happened. Voila. I've not had a drink this whole time, and I think I... Hey, look at that. Serena Good should in fact join the chat, and she's a roller main. I cannot attest to, like, whether that's true or not, because, obviously, Serena doesn't play Splatoon, and I don't know if she would, personally. I am blinded in my sight. Ironically, it was much easier to see before they ironically, it was much easier for me to see before they dimmed the brightness of that special. Am I cooked? Oh no. I think you got splattered by the sprinkler. What a way to go. I think I've barely even gotten any kills this game. If you have the range, so I'll use it. I should probably refresh the map for a split second readings on night. Didn't think she got that far so quickly. I also like the commitment to the character. He's quite nice. Like in the title presentation. My heart skipped a beat when I saw Brush rush past me, but I forgot they don't have Brush, they have a roller. a good way to end it, I think. Yahoo! Yippee! Nice. All right. Just 1 second. Um. All right. So that was a Splatoon. All right. I'm gonna. All right. All right. I'm gonna switch over to Pokemon now, like I said I would. I'm gonna start a new stream just for like archival purposes. If anyone's inclined to see me do that, stick around. I'll see you in a sec.